simple. Use the same font size and style for simple headings. Apply the rule of 7. 7 C's we have talked about in our previous talks, and you would definitely know the rule of 7. Allow the audience to read the slide. Don't be in a hurry to move on to the next slide, and prefer not to read from the slide. We can go on talking and telling them some more information about whatever is present in the slide, but just reading from the slide is not necessary.
Now again, as we are coming towards the end of our presentation, we again need to remind our students for some do's and some do nots.
Yes.
Some things they have to keep in mind, and some things that they need to avoid.
Yes.
So that a long lasting impression is made on the audience.
Yes.
So I think our students need to give an overview of the complete the topic, the presentation.
Yes.
They should summarize it, highlight the points that they have talked about, because initially you talked about the points that you are going to cover in the due course of presentation, and now you will again talk about the same points that you have talked upon in the presentation. Again, as I think our students might have noticed that we have used enough humor during our presentation, and you might have noted that it makes our presentation interesting,
more lively and interesting.
And
it's important to finish on time. If you have a lot of information to present, but you are not able to present it completed within the given point of time, your presentation is not so effective. So try to finish on time. If you finish a little early, there's no harm.
No harm, definitely.
And thank
the audience, because we are also going to thank our audience for their patient listening.
Yes. And very important thing, have a contingency backup plan. Suppose you have made a PowerPoint presentation and there is a power failure. You would not know what to do. So always have something ready in your hands. There's no harm carrying some flashcards. Always have a backup plan. If first plan doesn't work, you have plan B and plan C.
We call it alternate planning from the management point of view.
Yes.
If not flashcards, also keep ready some handouts. So that you can distribute them among the audience and again grab their attention. So it comes, these additional standbys makes your presentation impressive,
absolutely.
And we have already talked about the pauses, deliberate pauses, and most importantly, be what you are.
Absolutely. Enjoy yourself. Let it not be a burden on you. Enjoy every minute of making an oral presentation. If you take up something positively, then the end result would also be very positive. So try to enjoy yourself, and you will make the audience also enjoy your presentation.
Do not carry an artificial accent. Yes, that's very important. Do not be very conscious. Do not be artificial. As we have already said, be what you are and enjoy. So that's the key to effective presentation.
Now for some don'ts, certain things which you should avoid during your presentation. We will quickly go through these because we have already mentioned some of them, but we just want to summarize. Don't read the material. It's very bad to have improper grammar or misspelled words. Do not move too fast or too short, and do not be afraid to say I don't know. And you should never be over dependent on your visual aids.
Now, briefly, you may have your screen on what is the structure, how you like to practice, what kind of body language you need to maintain, the notes and handouts, the speech, its kind, clarity of speech, avoid nervousness.
Ready to be interactive with the audience, and it always helps to have a PowerPoint presentation because it allows you to stick to the point and do not go astray from your topics. To summarize, always plan ahead of time. Lesser words, more imagery. Check and double check your presentation whether you have included all the relevant information and excluded irrelevant information. Be confident, dress appropriately, and most important, reach the venue before time. Time is very important. Here are some references which you can refer to, some web pages which you can refer to for making a good presentation. If you want, you can take them down. Hindu has a web page or on presentations. Wiki Answers, Business Balls, Store 6 Minutes to Success, and Ezine articles give you some information on how to make good presentations. You can refer to these web resources. And in the end, we would like to say or end with these few words. Thank you, thanks, grazie, and obrigado.
Ciao.
Ciao. Thanks so much
so
for a
much
patient listening to
Thank
us.
you
If
so
you have
much.
any questions, you can direct your queries to us and we would be very helpful. We would be very happy
Happy.
to answer those questions. Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
so much.